Welcome to Bill's Bridge Corner, Wednesday, February 26th, 2014, Class 126, Twin Entry and Recessed Twin Entry Threats. We've covered the automatic double squeeze. Expanding that concept a little bit further, we come to the twin entry and recessed twin entry threats. Let's begin with some terminology. A twin entry threat, a third round threat that has entries from both hands. An example would be Ace-10 third versus King Doubleton, either hand. A twin entry recessed threat is a fourth round recessed threat with entries in both hands. An example would be King Queen 9 fourth versus Ace X, and you can trade King Queen and Ace any combination you like. Twin entry recessed threat. In the following hand, you arrive in a very optimistic contract of 7 spades. West leads the Queen of Diamonds. Analyze your possibilities. Well, here's the situation. You aren't in very good shape. We've got 12 tricks off the top. Where do we get the 13th one? We do hold a twin entry threat in hearts. Maybe we can develop a double squeeze in clubs and diamonds. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's first win the first trick with the Ace of Diamonds. No choice there, really. First thing we need to do is draw trump, so we're going to do that. Now on the third spade, it's kind of important which card we pitch. We have to pitch a heart to keep threats in both clubs and diamonds. Now, let's play on diamonds and see if we can isolate the diamond guard. We suspect the diamonds are with West, so here we go. King of Diamonds. Now let's rough a diamond. And at this point, it's pretty sure that the last diamond, the Jack of Diamonds, is with West. Now we're going to do the same thing with clubs. We're going to play 2 club tricks and rough a club. We hope that East holds the Queen of Clubs. Okay, it looks like we've got each defender defending a minor suit. Now what? We are assuming that the defenders' hands are West has the guarded Jack of Diamonds and East has the guarded Queen of Clubs. Position is similar to the automatic double squeeze from yesterday. Now we play the squeeze card. It's actually the Queen of Spades. And let's look at the hand. Yes, it is. There it is. West has to pitch a heart because he has to keep the Jack of Diamonds to protect from the 7 on the board. Once he does that, the 7 of diamonds is no good, so we pitch the diamond, and now it turns over to a squeeze on the other hand. We pitch the 7, and now there's East. He also has to pitch a heart, and we've seen this before. You now have 3 remaining tricks and hearts. There's really no need to play it out. Let's look at the twin entry recessed threat. The twin entry recessed threat is a powerful holding because it leaves room for 2 threat cards in the short hand. The meaning of that is the squeeze can be an automatic squeeze. having 2 threat cards in the same hand with the short suit. Observe the following hand where a single automatic squeeze occurs. You are in 6 no trump and West leads the 10 of hearts. Here you are. 6 diamonds is a better contract. It's a laydown. Oh well. If you can make 6 no trumps, you probably get a top duplicate board. What you gonna do? You have 3 spades, 2 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 2 clubs. You're gonna take the ace of hearts first. No sense in playing the jack. That doesn't make any sense. And the first thing you're gonna do is duck a club. You need to rectify the count. And you also need to isolate the club guard. So let's do that. Duck a club. Let's suppose that East wins the club. He's going to return a diamond. Okay. Now let's get squared away here. Let's cash our top clubs and our hearts. Get over to the board with a diamond. Let's cash our club. Of course, we got to pitch the heart. Now we're going to cash our diamond. Now, at this point, we're on lead, and it's really a simple squeeze as part of a double squeeze. Let's see what we do. You lead a diamond, and East has a problem because he's got to guard the 4th spade, and he's got to guard the heart. So he has to pitch the spade. You pitch you cash the diamond, and of course over here, it doesn't matter, he's going to pitch a heart. Well, you now have 4 spade tricks, so it's all over. Who's really squeezed is East. Switch the East-West hand or switch the guards. Makes no difference. Both the Jack of Hearts and the 5 of Clubs are threats. And the Ace of Spades is an entry to dummy for whichever threat card we need to access, and whoever has 4 spades has got to pitch one of them, so spades will be set up, or whoever pitches will set up one of the 2 cards in the dummy. Either way, it's an automatic squeeze by either East or West, and you always make your contract. Well, we're almost done with squeezes. We have one more class to cover. Tomorrow, class 127, the triple squeeze. I can't even count that high. See you tomorrow.